guys, guten Morgen aus Deutschland, good morning from Germany. I can't believe it's been another 2 weeks since I posted on this channel. Time flies when you're busy. I can't really say I've been having a whole lot of fun since most of my days are filled with errands, red tape, phone calls, and stuff like that. But sometimes life just is that way, right? I still have not been able to find an allergologist. Jesus, what a word. Where I could get my allergy test done. That I postponed. I'm stupid like that. Back in January or February already, I should have made an appointment for May or June, but I wanted to wait until my allergies are not so bad. But as you can hear by my voice, they are bad. My voice is suffering a bit, but I've been outside a lot, and so unless you take a shower in the morning and when you get home, you can't get the pollen, out of your life. Also, I have an allergy against house dust, dust that is inside the house, I guess. Um, I was, that came up in an allergy test in my late teens. And so I always have a little bit of allergy, symptoms going on. And so yeah, I have not been able to make an appointment, but I'm not gonna give up. And whenever I want to sit down and whine a little bit about my allergy symptoms, I look at other people like my parents, and then I see that maybe I should just shut up and eat some humble pie. Since the cold season in Germany is over, even though we're not having summer-like temperatures yet, it's been rainy and around 20 degrees Celsius, which is around 68 Fahrenheit. I finally decided I'm going to put away my thick winter jackets and my winter boots and my scarves and all of that. So I managed to do that. But now I still have to get out my summer clothes, the sleeveless shirts and the shorts and everything. A couple of them I got out already, but yeah, there's so much to do and so little time to do it. But you guys know me, I always feel better when I have a well-organized living environment because I hate to look for things. What I've been enjoying a lot lately is putting up different content on my other channel, just my 2 cents. And that is because when it comes to Amberlyn Reed and Chantal Marie, it seems like they're just spinning in circles, and that is not my style at all. For those of you that have been following me over the past few years, you know that I always consciously look at my life and I make plans to change things that I don't resonate with, or if I can't change them, I just try to deal with them. But I would never be able to do what they do. Just they seem to have only one way of dealing with life, and that is numbing their feelings by sitting down and eating, and it shows because their bodies are huge. And I can't really relate to that kind of laziness and passivity. I mean, to a certain degree, I get it. There are things in my life that I'm aware of that I should fix, that I have not fixed yet, such as I still smoke, but that is mainly because I'm self-medicating my ADS or ADD, whatever you want to call it. And so I get why there are certain things that we can't or won't fix because we just don't have it in us. And that makes us human. But these two ladies just sit on their asses not fixing anything. And if that wasn't bad enough, they can't even have a strong enough backbone to say, this is me, I am that lazy, I don't know how to deal with life, all I ever do is stuff my face. They just can't do it. They keep lying about it. And I guess the reason why it gets to me more than it usually would is because I'm still seeing my parents deteriorating and letting go of values that they heavily imparted on my sister and me, and now they're just letting them go. That is so hard to watch. And of course, it's making me rethink what I imparted onto my daughter, who, for those of you that don't know, lives in the States. I try to impart the same values onto my daughter than my parents did onto me and my sister. And now I'm finding out that maybe some things didn't need to be imparted. For example, always having that thought in the back of your mind that you need to work for your retirement in order to be financially taken care of when you get older, when you can't work anymore. And now I see that with my father. He worked for decades and really made a good living. And of course, he has a nice retirement and or pension or whatever you want to call it. And now he has to spend it all on my mother, being in 24/7 intensive care. Something else that I wanted to tackle that I've been running against walls concerning is getting a CPAP machine. I know from being obese and being a smoker and having allergies that I have sleep apnea, and I've been just dragging my feet concerning that. And so I mentioned it the last time I saw my doctor, and so he gave me a recommendation to an Jesus Christ, allergologist. Number one, for having my allergy test done so that we know what I'm currently allergic to, and also to have a sleep study done to where they can tell how often my breathing actually stops during the night. And I remember I saw an internist a few years back, and he told me that that is easily diagnosed by him or his office giving me a little device, and then you hook it up to yourself somehow, and then it'll measure, I don't know, the breathing. And so I tried to call him today, and his practice has closed. And I can't seem to find another one that does that. And so in order to be properly diagnosed with sleep apnea, I'd actually have to go um, to a sleep lab where I have to spend the night. And I have severe problems with that. I mean, I need my I showed you these things before. They're called snore stoppers. You put them in your nose, and they help me breathe at night. And I need to have my foam earplugs so that I don't hear the drunks out at night. And because what comes with city life is that it's never quiet. Right now it is, but it's around 3 in the morning, and I went to bed early last night, and that's why I'm awake already. And the city never sleeps, and so I need my earplugs, and I need my certain pillows, and I don't like when there are strange sounds that I'm not accustomed to, and so I wouldn't want to sleep in a sleep lab, but that's apparently what I'm gonna have to do. Something else that's been keeping me busy here and there is the fact that my bank app seemed to not function anymore towards the end of April. And so I called the technical hotline, and they said they can't figure out what's wrong with it. But they're in the process of changing everything. Like, from what I understand, the majority of the online banking of my bank is now being dealt with in India. And so they're trying to switch everything over so that it's to their liking. So all of a sudden the bank app wouldn't work anymore. And you need that in order to do anything in your online banking because it's what used to be the TAN generators. What does that stand for? Transaction Authentication Number. And so I had that on my phone, and the bank app would give me would send me a prompt, and then I would have to put in my password. But all of a sudden, the bank app said that it doesn't have access to my um, to the internet, which was strange because why did it know that I needed a TAN? I needed a transaction authentication number if it didn't have, it was all strange. And so I talked to the technical hotline a few times. They couldn't figure it out. And I finally went to my bank in person and I said, here's my ID and here's my bank card. I would like for you to order, because I can't do it because I don't have access to my account. I would like to order a 10, so a transaction authentication number generator. And they said they can't do that for me. And I said, and why is that? Do you know how unprofessional it sounds when you don't let people access their bank accounts, right? And there were like 5 people behind me in line, and they all had the same problem. And so I went to Best Buy, or in Germany it's MediaMarkt, and I got myself one of these generators. And when I came home that night and I called the hotline one last time, they said it's finally fixed. Please try your bank app again, and I did. And so it has worked since that day. So the problem was on their end. I just don't appreciate when you call a technical hotline, and I know it's their job, but they have to say, well, did you try this? Did you try that? And I just want to keep going, well, duh, duh, duh. Yes, I tried that. And it didn't work, and that's why I'm calling. Because I'm also aware of the fact that there are customers that don't try anything. They just want to talk to a person and fix it for them from wherever they are. And so, yeah, so I had that TAN generator and I had to bring that back. And it just keeps going, like one thing after another. I even checked if Mercury is in retrograde right now. Because when it is, it seems that there are more technical problems and problems with travel and all kinds of other problems. But Mercury is not in retrograde, so I don't know what is going on. But here and there, I really feel like I'm just spending my days taking care of things that should not even have come up. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just frustrated with a whole bunch of things. And it frustrates me because they're not getting me anywhere. They're just maintaining what I had before. Like that bank app problem. I had access to my bank account before, no problems, right? All of a sudden it doesn't work. So all of a sudden I have to deal with, so how else can I get access to my account? And it just sucks. So now I'm back to the way I was before that bank app acted up. Other than that, I'm just trying to live a healthy life as much as possible. I take my dietary supplements. I pay attention to what I eat, even though my sister and I need a little pick me up. And so we've decided that within the next few days, we're going to drive about 45 minutes away from here to the next KFC, because we haven't had KFC in years. I haven't had it since I got back from the States. And there is none in town, and so we're gonna actually afford us the luxury of driving there and having KFC, and that is one of our highlights. And so yeah, I'm trying to get as much sleep as I can, but because of the hives that I still haven't been able to shake, because of the allergies that I have, I can only sleep 4 consecutive hours at the most, and then I wake up from the itching. And so yeah, the sleep, getting enough sleep has been quite the challenge. But I'm drinking plenty of water, still carbonated water, because for whatever reason I started craving it a few months ago, and that hasn't gone away yet. Not that I drink a whole lot or that I'm thirsty a lot, but when I do want to drink something, it's carbonated water. Or coffee, of course, because Mama needs to stay awake sometimes when she would rather take a nappy nap. And of course, I'm trying to put regular or everyday entries in my gratitude journal, which helps me focus on the positives in life, even though I list a lot of things that I'm dealing with here in these videos. Of course, I'm happy for my health overall. Being 55 years old, I have hardly any problems, and so I'm thankful for that. And I have a home, I have a roof over my head, I have a comfy bed, I have entertainment technology, and I have my YouTube channels where I can be creative. And I always had music as a pick me up, you know, and I have my video game 7 Days to Die and Minecraft, where I only play in creative mode because Mama doesn't need any more stress. And I wished in Minecraft I could turn off the creepers and the others that don't attack, but they startle me sometimes, and so I just build structures or paths, and that is kind of soothing for me. But I haven't been able to do a lot of that lately. But yeah, I'm trying to focus on the positive things in life, and I'm trying to think about the things that apparently are coming up now, like facing the old age of my parents and how they've been retired for decades now, and they're still alive thanks to all the medication they're taking. But yeah, so I've been plugging along. I've been taking one day at a time, and I'm going to continue to do that. And uh, I could say again, I'm going to try to post more often on this channel, which is always the case. I mean, Voice in the Chaos is my baby. That is my main channel, even though it has significantly less subscribers than the other channel, but it's always my first channel. And so yeah, I'm gonna go and get things ready for another day here, and I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you in my next one. Tschüssi. Bye.